are sorry for last week's show, because last week you saw us, but you couldn't hear us.
Yeah. Unless you guys could read lips, we commend you for, staying with that mess that is Apocalypse Otaku. But as you can see, we have resolved all of our technical issues. I am Otaku Girl. That's Shar. We are here for all of our fellow weebs and otakus alike today.
Yep, we have sound.
Yeah,
I was making sure.
Yeah, I know. Because I saw a little bit on there. I'm thinking like, oh wait, our mics are still muted. Crap! But I corrected that before we dove any further into this delightment that is Apocalypse Otaku. And just a little FYI, I'm probably going to say this at least around 3 times as we proceed with this program. We post our videos on our official YouTube page titled Apocalypse Otaku, where we post all of our live shows as soon as we're done. We share them on Facebook,
right.
And we are official on Twitter. We have
we have a Twitter account, Apocalypse Otaku.
So make sure you guys also subscribe.
So hit us up. Let us know what you think.
Yep. Follow us on Twitter as well. Well, basically, you can follow us on Twitter, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Apocalypse Otaku. Subscribe, ring the bell, like it, share with friends, share it everywhere. Our goal is to reach 100 subscribers.
And the 100th subscriber will get a John Wick video, either on Blu-ray or DVD. It depends on what you choose. So, the more people subscribe, the higher we get. Right now, we're up to 30.
Woo!
We need 70 more.
Keep it coming.
We want to give away this DVD. So, come on, people. I know you John Wick fans are out there. You've been aching for this movie to come out. I have too.
Okay, so what you got over there, Shar, in your lovely stack of notes?
Well, we're going to go with first things first.
And that being?
Warner, we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
Warner has cut jobs at Rooster Teeth.
Say it isn't so.
They've laid off 13% of staff.
Man.
That's about 50 people.
50 people out of jobs. That's sad.
Yeah, 50 people losing their jobs. That's a lot. A lot of people. They've shut down channels like Machinima and Drama Fever. And a lot of people like both those channels. More cuts are likely possible. Rooster Teeth is possibly on a downward
spiral.
Out of control downward spiral. It's out of control and is going down. It's like a ship.
Like the Titanic.
All I have to say about it is one word.
That being?
Karma. What comes what comes around. Basically, what comes around goes around.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake said that best.
Cry me a river.
We love Justin Timberlake, by the way.
He's made some good songs. There were also layoffs in March that nobody knew about.
That long ago? Wow.
Yeah, some of it apparently is due to the show Genlock.
Really? Oh, that was a new one.
Promises of this is according to what was put on Glassdoor. Promises of full-time or permanent positions were never fulfilled. So if you go to the Glassdoor, you can see all this.
Oh.
Rooster Teeth, as far as I know, is denying all this. Of course.
Didn't you say that kind of like regarding certain allegations? Say like you would deny everything depending if they didn't have all their facts straight.
Yeah, you just deny it, and that's what Rooster Teeth is doing. They're denying everything, but it's true, and you all know it.
Mm-hmm.
You will see all the complaints flung at Rooster Teeth. Another thing I can say is that this may be the beginning of the end for Rooster Teeth.
Aww. And Ruby was so good through them. I hope not.
One more thing, Ellie Main has also left Rooster Teeth.
Whoa.
She was one of the main bosses. So people are jumping ship, without Rooster Teeth telling them to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your thoughts? What are your comments? Leave them below so,
we can get feedback.
we can get feedback, and then we can possibly tell Rooster Teeth how you feel as a consumer.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I go on?
Please do.
Okay. And then MCU news.
Marvel.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Woo.
RDJ. For those of you who don't know who RDJ is, it's Robert Downey Jr. He is coming back in Black Widow, but not as what you think. He's not going to be Iron Man.
Oh, I just had my hopes up and now they're crushed.
Yes, that's what I do. I crush everybody's dreams. He's going to play Tony Stark.
So basically, before he donned the Iron Man suit, is that what you're saying?
Hell no. It's kind of like a flashback between Civil War and Infinity War. So it's kind of like in between the two movies.
Oh, okay.
Two big movies.
Okay.
But to be honest, this could be wrong. Me personally, I won't believe it till I see it.
Mm-hmm. But don't technically you have to get Disney Plus.
No.
Nope.
Black Widow is a movie.
Oh, duh. I don't know why. I was thinking that because Disney Plus is adding a lot of Marvel stuff to their lineup.
Disney Plus is adding a lot of shows, but those shows will be linked to the movies.
Makes sense.
They want to confuse us all.
Yes.
All right. Oh my gosh.
You want to maybe come back to that and then we can go and move on?
Let me see what I got. Okay, well, I'll read this. All right. So, I think I said last week that, everything in the Vic Mignogna trial was going to slow down and calm down. No, it hasn't.
Nope.
Vic News.
Yay!
We should have a banner going across. Vic News.
I'll put that
Vic
in.
News.
I'll put that in for next time.
The judge has ordered that all parties, that's all parties, because I know that Jamie Markey, hers was dismissed. All charges on her were dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
But she's ordered to come.
Ooh.
So this is including Jamie Markey to enter mediation.
Mediation.
This was part of Dallas news, which take it with a grain of salt. I mean, they're not the best when it comes to news.
Nope. Nothing against Texas.
On September 17th, 11 days after the hearing, Chubb called attorneys from both sides to his courtroom and ordered them to mediate by October 3rd. If mediation is not successful, he told the lawyers, he would rule on all outstanding orders the following day. So on if they don't come to a conclusion, which I highly doubt they will, because I mean, Funimation will probably come to a conclusion with Vic, but Jamie Markey, Monica Rial, and Ron Toy, they won't. They're too bullheaded to saddle. So I'm hoping that they find more evidence to go against everybody. So, and also, I have more here. Chubb also handed out some of the threats of violence against him and others that were referred to him by the Fort Worth Police Department after his September 6th hearing. Please, 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 do not harass anyone, whether it's a voice actor or somebody from KV or Judge Chubb himself. I'd rather you talk online than hear that you're behind bars or have been charged with a crime. Plus, it looks bad for Vic. Vic wouldn't want you to do this for him. I mean, think about it. Would he want you to harass somebody just to get your point across?
No.
Nah.
No.
He doesn't want that. He wants you to use your brain a bit. Which is something the other side doesn't do very much.
Nope.
Anyway, we'll save the rest of this because it's more entertaining.
Alrighty. So, with all that out of the way, I've
been talking too much.
No, you haven't. You do not know. If anybody talks too much, it's probably me.
Well, it's about time I talked a little bit more.
Yeah. Alrighty. So we are going to dive in, as Shar likes to call it, torture time.
It's time to deal out the torture.
Yep. So we are down to only one more day, and that's next Tuesday. Because I already read the 17th, and I'm not going through that again. But I might have to, because we had no sound last week. So prepare for that onslaught. And my dates are confused again. Gosh darn it all to chicken.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Nope, never mind. I got it. Okay. Okay. So we're just going to go from the 17th to the 24th and also read up into October, which will be fun. Alrighty. So, and speaking of which, that was released basically on Tuesday the 10th. I just started watching this series. Ari Funtera, From Commonplace to World's Strongest, Zero. I actually started watching this series yesterday. It's surprisingly pretty good. If you have not seen it yet, do watch it. If you still have a Funimation account and still spew out money to them, I know I do, and I'm guilty of that. But either way, yep, I still spew money to Funimation, but whatever. They put out good content.
She does. She gives them money.
Yeah, because they revived one of an old series from like 2001. They need to get on the 8 ball and start reviving more series because they only
What series did they revive?
Fruits Basket. And that was from like 2001. Bring back Ouran High School Host Club, dang it! Seriously, that was from 2006.
Bring back Vampire Knight and complete that.
There you
I'd
go.
much rather see that.
Well, I want to see that.
Because Viz will hire Vic. Funimation won't.
That's because they're too stubborn to open their pockets. Yeah, we put that out there, so be it. Alrighty, so we're gonna go from the 17th to the 24th and then to the 1st of October. So bear with me, this is a long list from the 17th. This was literally 2 days ago. So we start off with A Certain Magical Index, Volume 20, which is a light novel. By the way, all of these were released in the US, past weeks ago. Axel World, Volume 19. As Mrs. Beelzebub Likes, Volume 7. Bongo Stray Dogs, Volume 12. Combatants Will Be Dispatched, Volume 1. Dragon Quest Monsters Plus, Volume 4. Goblin Slayer, Volume 6. Hakumi and Mikoji, Tiny Little Lives in the Woods, Volume 7. How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom, Volume 4. Kanosuba, An Explosion on This Wonderful World, Volume 2. I'm still baffled by half of these titles that are printed. Okay, Love at 14, Volume 9. Made in Abyss, Volume 7. Magical Girl Sight, Volume 10. Magical Girl Special Ops, Asuka, Volume 7. No matter how I look at it, it's your guys' fault I'm not popular, Volume 14. Overlord, Volume 11. Restaurant to Another World, light novel, Volume 2. Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, Volume 7. Strike the Blood, Volume 13. Sword Art Online, Girls Ops, Volume 6. The Ideal Sponger Life, Volume 3. The Regular at Magic High School, Volume 13. The Miracles of Nayuma General Store. Torture Princess, Famed Chortachin, Volume 2. Asuke-chan Wants to Hang Out, Volume 1. Witch Graphic Novel, Part 4. Ragulong Volumes 1, 2, and 3 were released on the 17th. Then moving on to the 24th, which is basically next Tuesday. A Sister's All You Need, Volume 5. These are all more U.S. title releases heading into next week. Death March to the Parallel World, Rhapsody, Volume 9. Goblin Slayer, Volume 8. Hajime,
Speaking of Goblin Slayer, that's going to be on Toonami.
At what time? We'll find out after this.
No, not really. It's coming. It's not going to be on this Saturday.
It's not?
No.
Aw. Well.
I figured everybody would like to know that.
Yeah. Well, now we know now. It's on the air. Hajime, I Don't Have That Many Friends, Volume 17. High Rise Invasions, Volumes 9 and 10. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, Volume 5. Layback Camp, Volume 7. Nameless Astramus, Volume 4. Our Dreams at Dusk. Shinigami Torsagawa. Tazo Gary Volume 3, Overlord Volume 11, Reincarnated as a Sword, light novel Volume 2, Skeleton Knight in Another World Volume 2, The Ancient Magus Bride Volume 11, The Archerisk War Volume 11, and then World's End Harem Volume 6. Okay, that's all your releases for next week, and then heading into October, we only have 2 manga releases for the first, and they are Ghostly Things Volume 1 and Viz Wiz Beast of the Wizarding Wisdoms. There's a lot of W's in this one. It says Wise Beast of the Wizarding Wisdoms. Yeah. Those are your manga releases, literally heading towards the end of September and then into October. They are all US releases, so just be prepared for all you weebs and nerds out there. If you guys got any, we'll just leave that alone. But either way, Shar, what do we got for our Toonami schedule coming up for this Saturday?
Okay, this is your Toonami schedule for Saturday, September 21st.
Whoop,
and
whoop.
yes, there have been changes.
Yay, change!
But not to the shows that we wanted to change.
Dang it!
Because Dragon Ball Z Kai is still on there.
See him dying. Just hearing about it.
Dragon Ball Z Kai starts at 8 o'clock. Dragon Ball Super is 8:30. And at 9 p.m., he makes them hot, he makes them fresh. It's Bob's Burgers.
Yum. Now I want a burger
an
now.
hour.
Now I want a burger now since you just mentioned
That's the change. And on at 10 o'clock, it's Barry's favorite show. It's Family Guy.
Woo!
And at 11 p.m., it's on again. It's redundant. It's Dragon Ball Super.
Ugh.
And at 11:30, we don't know if there's going to be another season or not. It's Genlock.
There better be another season.
At midnight, that's going to be Dr. Stone.
Ooh, love that one.
And at 12:30 is Fire Force.
Ooh, love that one too. It's getting real good.
And at 1 a.m. is Food Wars.
Love that one too.
1:30 is Black Clover.
Still have to finish it.
At 2 a.m. is Boruto. No comments on that one?
No, the thing is I'm waiting for it to be, I don't have cable, so I'm not able to watch Boruto and Naruto Next Generations just yet. So I have to wait patiently for the dub like a good otaku.
And at 2:30 is Naruto.
Shippuden.
Yes, Shippuden. At 3 a.m. is Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin Advent of the Red Comet.
For all you Gundam...
Not comment. Comet. Sorry about that.
For all you Gundam fans out there, that's for you.
And at 3:30 a.m., this is probably going to be the last one. Not the last show, but the last one you'll be able to. And never mind. Lupin the Third, Part 5.
Her relationship with Lupin. Sounds like Trouble in Paradise. Sounds like Trouble in Paradise with that one.
Don't know. 4 a.m. It's a repeat. It's My Hero Academia.
Special episode. Save the world with love. And that's what it
Love and peace. At 4:30, do not watch it. Super Jail.
says. Unless you're still up and don't care about your life in the morning.
At 4:45, do not watch this one either. It's Apollo Gauntlet.
Nope.
Okay, these next two are okay to watch.
Aqua Teen.
Aqua Teen. They're on for a half hour. They start at 5 a.m. and they go on till 5:30. And at 5:30,
Home movies.
and that is your Toonami schedule for Saturday,
Woo.
September the 21st.
Yep. So 2 days from now, otakus, you can get your anime filled there.
Let's see. All right. We're going on to DVD and Blu-ray releases. And I have... Should I do the releases for last week since how...
Yeah, we kind of had no sound, so go ahead and do the last week and then heading towards,
All right.
you know.
I'll give you last week's and next week... Well, this week's and last week's releases.
Yep.
So this is the releases for September the 17th. Classroom of the Elite. Complete Series. Blu-ray Essentials. Digi-Chariot. Ultimate Collection. Blu-ray. Initial D Legend. Theatrical Collection. Blu-ray. Nobugun.
Nobugun.
Nobunagun. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Complete Series. Blu-ray Essentials. Phoenix. Osamu Tezuka's Phoenix Perfect Collection Blu-ray. Super Lovers Complete Series.
We're not.
I think we looked into that.
We
and
did. Let's just say for all of you weebs and otakus
yaoi.
that are into yaoi,
Yaoi.
that's for you guys.
Yep, that's a yaoi series. It's a complete series. Blu-ray Essentials. The Case of Hana and Alice. Blu-ray. Okay, now we're going to go on to September the 24th. A Centaur's Life Complete Series Blu-ray Essentials. Okana for Rhythm Across the Blue Complete Series Blu-ray Essentials. Dragonar Academy Complete Series Blu-ray Essentials. Kenomo Friends Season 1 Blu-ray. And this next one is the one I've been waiting for. Kira Carmel Season 2 Blu-ray. I've been waiting for this one to come out because I broke my leg in 2010. I was watching the series. And I was not able to get the rest of it.
That's
Anyway, back to what we were doing.
Yep.
Love Live. Sunshine Complete Collection. Seasons 1 and 2 Blu-ray.
Yeah, they only had those 2 seasons anyway.
Lupin the Third Goemon. Blood spray. Goemon's blood spray. That sounds like a really great show.
Yeah, very lovely.
Blu-ray. Magical Girl Raising Project. Complete series Blu-ray. One Piece episode of East Blue TV special DVD/Blu-ray combo set.
Cool.
Sword Art Online 2 box set Blu-ray. Tada Never Falls in Love premium edition box set Blu-ray. And then you have the same thing, only it's not a premium box set. It's just the Blu-ray. And we have VS Night, Le Moon, and 40 Fresh DVD. I have no idea what that is, but I will look at it.
Investigation time.
To save the galaxy from impending doom, cacao and parfait are okay. For all of you who do not know, cacao is a form of chocolate.
And a parfait is a dessert.
Well, so it wasn't cacao. Are sent on a mission through time and space to retrieve the fourth warrior, Le Moon, Moones, whatever.
One of those.
Unfortunately, Cacao and Parfait discover the moons at the helm of the marauding Giga Genos invasion fleet. World by world, Lemoons is determined to bring the entire galaxy under his tyrannical heel. Why does it always have to be a he?
It could be a trap. We don't know.
With the help of a plucky orphan, it's up to Cacao and Parfait to stop Lemoons from taking over the world. Action, comedy, and endless fan service.
Oh.
So for those of you guys who love fan service, there you go.
Yep.
Fan service video. Oh, I want to say this. Yeah. Okay, no, that's idle video. No.
I've already seen both seasons. It's basically like the first time that they had it, which was Love Live. What? So she wanted to be a magical girl her whole life? What?
Koyuki has wished to be a magical girl her whole life. Cute outfits, magical powers, and the ability to save others. It's all she's ever dreamed of. And for magical girls, dreams are meant to come true. Koyuki finally gets her chance after playing a special mobile game, and suddenly she joins the ranks with 15 other girls. But the excitement fades when the girls find out they must compete against one another to keep their powers.
Wow, that went straight left.
Thankfully, it's just about earning candies, not putting their lives on the line, right?
Wrong. Oh man, it's another cute girl that dreams of being a magical girl, and next thing you know, she has to kill some of her friends in order to keep her dang powers. Isn't that lovely? We just read that
I
one.
just looked at that one.
You clicked it again.
I was just I was like, curiosity got the better of me again.
You go like, I have to go back again. I'm currently watching that. Basically, all the kids are hybrids.
Okay. Next.
So you're just gonna save the October 1st just for next week or what?
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I usually do.
True, but I like reading ahead. So, speaking of Anime News Network, who, has kept their big bazoo shut about Vic,
Yeah.
because they got paid off, doesn't mean we can look at their site and see what upcoming animes will be coming up heading into next month.
But I used to keep track of animes that are coming out through them, and they are not that accurate.
Well, they just showed My Hero Academia on this list.
Question is it actually going to be coming out?
Well, so far, let's see. I'm going to scroll down here. They got a lot of other titles that'll be coming out literally for next month. Real excited for Sounds of Life. Bring on the 5th already. And a bunch of other random ones. Rambo. So, according to Anime News Network, the series of Season 4 will be coming out on October 12th of this year.
Oh, hey, on this one we can shop by genre.
Right, Stoof?
You don't see it, do you?
No, it says right, Stoof. Because there's no extra F, so it's right, Stoof.
That's right stuff.
Why do you have to ruin my fun?
'Cause I can.
Fun ruiner!
That's what I do. Now, there's a website that's called Right Stuff. I myself used to shop from here.
Oh, you did?
Yep. A long time ago. And then there was a store that was in Columbus called Media Play. And they had a big entire section just for anime. So I was like, I don't need that anymore. And then what happens? Media Play closes its doors.
No!
All of them.
No!
I mean, this place had everything. It had a whole anime corner.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why
They
did I
had
hear about that sooner?
T-shirts and stuff like that. I had everything.
Man.
But Right Stuff, they have so much more. I mean, look at this. They have anime and videos, manga and books, merchandise, figures and collectibles,
Apparel, audio
games, all categories.
Wait, hold up. They just had a thing that said, "Talk like a pirate" sale. That is funny. Shiver me timbers and talk like a pirate today. Eh.
Let's see. Oh, that one's in here too.
You wrong. Oh boy. Isn't that lovely?
If y'all are wondering what I'm pointing at, it's yeah.
If you go on rightstuffanime.com,
It's the fourth one down. And if you go to anime and videos, it's the fourth one down when you go by genre. That's the one I'm talking about.
we're not going to look at any of the titles because we have our sanity.
We do?
Well, I know I do. Do you? I'll take her silence as a no.
Well, I mean, Wow. For some reason, I am just. Oh no, no, no! I'm.
Okay, too much.
I'm out.
I looked over for 1 minute, and I just see all that.
I got down to one part, and I was like, okay, that's too much.
I found a Neo droid of Captain Hitsugaya from Bleach, and it's one of their best sellers.
You
But-
found a what?
Look, a little minifigure of Captain Hitsugaya. It's called a Nendoroid. Nendoroid, I think. Look at how accurate that is. Look at all that
He
detail.
looks angry.
Well, isn't he always angry?
Cause you call him Toshiro.
It's Captain Hitsugaya.
It's Captain Hitsugaya.
See, that's the face that he makes when you basically call him Toshiro. Like, I'm not happy. Then it shows his fancy ice wings and feet and claws. And this is one of their best sellers. Now look, it says pre-order, not yet shipping, but the release date isn't until March 31st of next year? So it's not even available yet. And I want it. But they got a good assortment of figures on here.
Oh, I do not want that one.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want that one. No way. No how.
There's gotta be at least something. Let's see. Show more. Okay, those are all the figures. Don't they have it
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, let's go by action. Well, adventure. Okay, so we got... Most of these are like full-scale figures if you go on rightstuffanime.com. Or they're little, like, small little figures that they have on their site. So, be forewarned, if you don't want any of them that look, that have, I don't know. I can't put it in words right now. But,
Adult.
yeah. If you're into the adult dolls and rather pay $100 to $200 for one, be my guest.
Oh, there's Alice. I think that's Alice from Sword Art Online 4.
Where do you see that?
Right here. I think that's her.
It says Darkness, Kanasuba, Figma. I don't think
Figma.
that's her.
Sorry, we're just looking through all these. Anyway.
Yeah, we're nerds.
If you go to Right Stuff, you'll be able to order just about any kind of figurine. You can get your manga or books through there. Any kind of merchandise. You can get wall scrolls, magnets, patches, pins, buttons, pillows, plushies, lunch boxes, keychains, drinkware, clocks, blankets, tech accessories, towels, wall art, which is wall scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little button that says all merchandise. You also have office supplies. So, I know we're not supposed to promote a certain website, but Right Stuff, they're usually on the mark about these things.
Mm-hmm. 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 They have a lot of plushies, and they have Warwick from Gangster plushie. There's eye patch and everything, and a cigar. Well, technically a cigarette.
Okay, So enough of that. All right.
So many plushies.
While you're looking through the plushies, I'm going to read this.
Okie doke.
Last night. This has nothing to do with anime, so if you don't want to listen, okay. The winner of America's Got Talent 2019 is Cody Lee.
Wasn't he blind?
He was blind. His talent was that he could play the piano and sing. The reason why he sings is to tell the people how he feels. Cody is blind and he's also autistic.
Ooh, lunchbox.
So congratulations to Cody Lee on winning AGT 2019.
Way to go, man.
Congratulations.
He deserved it. He
really did.
You kind of already knew when he first got that golden buzzer. Or did he get a golden buzzer?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, as soon as he got that golden buzzer, you already knew he was gonna. He was gonna go all the way.
It was between him and the Detroit Youth Choir.
Yeah, the choir did a good job too. Congratulations to you, Cody.
And so, now that AGT's over, you're probably asking, so what's going to be next?
Ooh, I know.
I got the answer for that.
I know that too.
Next week starts The Voice.
Oh.
See, you didn't know that.
Well, I did. Well, I did, but I know something else that's even more exciting than The Voice.
Well, I know what you're talking about, so simmer down. Since Adam Levine left, you might be asking, who's going to be taking his seat? Gwen Stefani, who is also dating Blake Shelton.
Aren't they married?
I think they're still dating.
Thought they were married.
I think.
Thought they were married.
I don't pay attention too much.
Oh my gosh, the last time I heard about Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, they got married or engaged or one of those things.
He's also returning. Along with them coming back is Kelly Clarkson and the winning coach of last season, John Legend. That show will premiere on Monday, September 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC.
Woo!
For those of you who live on the in the Eastern realm.
Yep.
Also, for those of you who watched The Masked Singer last season, you are in for a treat. It's back for season 2.
Woo! Bring it on!
That show premieres Wednesday, September 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox.
Can't wait.
Oh my goodness.
And the costumes are even better than last season. So, since we're talking about The Masked Singer season 2, I had to.
Yeah, I've seen a few of the costumes, and they're more detailed this season.
Let's see.
And I mean, it's hard to top what they did, last season, especially with the peacock. Whew.
Well.
And the bee.
Yeah. And then what
and the raven. Those were detailed.
Even the rabbit was very detailed.
Oh
too.
Yeah, the rabbit was real detailed.
You could not tell.
You couldn't tell it was Joey Fatone.
And the monster was very detailed as well. Like
there was no way you could tell who it was.
Well, that's the whole point. I already knew from the voice. I'm thinking like that sounded like T-Pain, and lo and behold, T-Pain wins the whole thing. And I was right on the money with that one. And the peacock was obviously Donny Osmond. That was a kind of a dead giveaway. Because the way he was moving around the stage and everything, you could tell.
And he's old. Like I said, he's older now. I am not saying he's old and should be in a wheelchair.
No, we're saying
I'm
then we're
saying
like,
he's older now, and I watched some of his shows online, and he wasn't moving around as much as what he was on stage. I mean, he was barely, doing some. He was, doing some of the dances, but he wasn't moving around. He wasn't running around all over the place like he was on the show. Oh, another one that was really detailed was the unicorn.
oh yeah, you could not tell that was Tori
But
Spelling.
these costumes are very, very, and I kid you not, they are very detailed.
Really detailed. They're making it they're making it even more, competitive to see who it is. So here are some of the costumes so far. You have a flamingo, a skeleton, Humpty Dumpty. Basically, it's an egg, a cheetah, a flower. Let's see, a panda. That's another one. A butterfly, an eagle. Looks like another monster, and then someone is dressed as a flower. A Christmas tree. That's another one.
A Christmas tree?
Yes, a Christmas tree. Look, bam. Christmas tree with lips.
What?
Yes, it's a Christmas tree.
Why a Christmas tree? I want to know. They're gonna ask them why a Christmas tree.
Who knows? What was another one? I already said eagle, didn't I? Or maybe I didn't. I already said it down. So, eagle was another one.
Oh, and that lion was detailed.
That poodle.
They put a lot of details into these costumes. I kid you not.
That's an ice cream.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yep, that's an ice cream cone.
It could be what is it? Scarecrow.
That's a fox.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't really give me much of the new looks that they have. I kind of have to search around and look at all these photos. But the 25th is coming up, so I'm really.
I'm looking forward to
Heck
it.
yeah, I'm so
I
looking
really
forward.
am looking forward to it.
Definitely looking forward to it. Now the skeleton, the way this guy looks, come on, bone hands, making sure you can't give an inch on who it is. I'm really looking forward to season 2. Bring on the 25th already. I am pumped. Can't wait for that one. I'm real excited for season 2 of The
I
Masked
really
Singer.
hope they have some really good singers this year. Oh my goodness.
Or people that you never thought could thought would actually be a good singer can sing. Because I'm trying to think.
I didn't know Tori Spelling could sing.
Let alone Ricky Lake.
Yeah, her too. I mean,
And then Ken John's co-host on Dr. Ken.
oh yeah.
She could hold her own
I think
too.
she was the second or third one.
She was the poodle, so she lasted for a bit. I think it was Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis's daughter was the lion.
Yeah, Bruce Willis's daughter, Bruce and Demi's daughter.
She did good. I almost
She
thought it
was
was
good.
Beyonce. I thought the lion was Beyonce.
That's what they were thinking. They were thinking it was Beyonce or one of Destiny's Child.
So like Kelly Rowland or I can't remember the other member's name.
Because of the way she was moving around and the way she was singing, they were thinking that it was either Beyonce. It couldn't have been Beyonce. I mean, because Beyonce doesn't need to be on the show, number
No.
one.
Plus, everyone would have recognized her voice like flat out anyway.
Yes.
So that would have been a dead giveaway. Cheech. No.
Cheech Marin was on there, and
It was so obvious he was the pineapple.
Oh my god.
Antonio Brown.
Oh no. Terry Bradshaw.
Oh yeah, he was the deer.
Yep.
And then Antonio Brown was the hippo. He was the first one eliminated.
He was the first one kicked off. Sorry.
Yeah. But I'm really looking forward to this season coming up. I really can't wait to see who gets unmasked and who wins the second season of The Masked Singer.
It's a fun show to watch.
It's fun to guess because
it really is.
Because it really makes you think. Like they say,
okay, who can this be? Who can listen?
Yeah, the thing is, everyone knows a celebrity by their face. Everyone knows a celebrity by their face, but you can never guess their voice. So you have to really listen.
You can never guess their voice when they're singing. Mm-mm. You can also, another thing is you can never guess their voice, possibly while they're talking, because they distort their voices too.
But the thing is, before they sing, they always give you clues on like who they are. So you gotta really think. You gotta have some major like thinking when it comes to The Masked Singer.
Yeah.
You gotta pay attention to the clues and everything. Now, with Joey Fatone's rabbit, like when he said it's gonna be May, I'm thinking like, okay, come on. If it was so straightforward that it was a member of NSYNC.
They were thinking it was NSYNC.
One of the members of NSYNC.
They were right.
But the thing is,
a member of NSYNC.
But they never thought it'd be Joey Fatone. Like, it's probably Joey Fatone. Because, you know, he was hefty.
He's a big boy.
Not from that look.
And apparently he lost a little bit of weight. Mm-hmm. So.
But I think it was, I'm trying to think. I think her name is Melissa McCarthy. I can't remember. It's the blonde woman. She actually was close.
Yeah, I think that's what her name is.
Or Megan McCarthy? I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right, so.
All right.
We're going to move on to our battle.
Da 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 da. We are moving on.
It's Samurai 7 versus Basilisk.
Whoop whoop.
Who's moving on to the championship?
That is the fun part to see. Yeah.
We have Kyozo versus Kachiro.
Alrighty.
I bet I already know who's going to win.
Okay, so with the poll that I made, I was really late making these as always because of work and tiredness. But either way, I made them anyway. So there were 12 votes cast. 11 people liked it. Made this sucker 3 days ago. So let's see. Kachiro, 41.7. And then, I'm saying this right. Kyuzo, 58.3.
That's what I figured. So,
Kyuzo moves on.
Kyuzo don't know.
You. Z-O.
Kyuzo don't know moves on.
All right.
And on the Basilisk side, you have Tenzin versus Yashimaru.
20 votes were cast. 12 people liked it. And we only had one comment from Mijiwara. He said, he basically says he didn't know who they are.
Oh my goodness. Then
He
why
said-
is he voting on it?
He kind of let's see. I don't think he voted on it. He just commented on it. He said he's only heard of them. I asked him, has he seen Samurai 7 or Basilisk? He said he's only heard of them but never seen them.
Okay.
Moving on. Okay.
Anywho.
Tenzin. We're actually in normal percentages this time. It's always like a point, like maybe like a certain point when it comes to other ones. So
Like
Tenzin.
41.7.
I know. Okay. Tenzin, 30%.
Really?
Yes. Yashimaru, 70.
I think this is the guy that's dead.
Well, they're pulling
In the
for the
show.
dead. They're pulling for the dead guy. Alrighty. We are down to our last two combatants. Representing Samurai 7, Kyuzo.
Kyuzo!
And representing Basculus, Yashimaru!
Yashimaru!
This poll will definitely be put up after we're done here. Who will move on and be our champion? Then, once this concludes,
It will be the battle of the sexes.
yes, males.
Men versus women.
Yep. Okay, we already know at least one of the women that will be competing in this battle
I
of the
already at
sexes.
least know two of the women.
Well,
that's
we
gonna
know
be
one of them, and she's won a past battle royale before. It was our all-female battle royale that this lovely woman won. That we know.
Yeah.
And we only did at least, what was it? At least, what, a couple rules for the battle of the sexes?
No mechs.
No mechs. If their partner turns into a weapon for a male or female, it's allowed. So, no mechs, no Dragon Ball Z characters.
No Dragon Ball. Sorry.
It's so played out,
Not
but they're all
allowed.
powerful, so. What was the other rule?
If we bring Dragon Ball into it, it'll be over. Goku wins.
Duh. Or whoever else we put in there that's powerful enough.
Apparently, there's nobody that's powerful enough. According to Dragon Ball Universe.
Yeah. So definitely mechs are out. No DBZ characters, any Dragon Ball characters at all. And if if the male or female has a partner assigned to them that can turn into said weapon, it is allowed. But other than that, do we got anything else going on in anime world news?
Holy crap.
What?
We went through all of them. It's almost.
It's almost
It's a little
five.
bit after 4.
Oh well, we talked a lot, and we were looking.
talk a lot and we talk fast.
Yeah, and we were looking through merchandise too. So
That too.
yeah, we went through that for a little bit.
Oh, let's see.
Well, Shara's looking up more info for us to spew about. Coming up next Tuesday, Otaku, myself, and Shar will be at Level 1 Arcade and Bar for their annual Anime Trivia Night, which happens once a month, the last Tuesday of every month. And we will be there in attendance with all of our fellow weebs and nerds.
And we will both be in costume, which will be a first.
I'll definitely have to just reuse my costume. Or I can really just get be a male version of Todoroki if I can find a double-sided colored wig. But I will look into it. I can make that work. Somewhat. Didn't you already read about that?
Yeah.
Are you looking at more?
I was thinking about reading some of the threats that were sent to Judge Chubb, but
Oh, yeah, let's not.
not going to. It's going
No.
a bit far.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Anything anime related? Well, we read about that one. New heroes coming to My Hero Academia Season 4. Or did we read about that?
I guess the MCU has been toying with the idea that the races of Magneto and Professor X need to change.
What? Why? They're really? They have to change?
That's everybody's thinking why?
And what's the point of them changing? That's just stupid.
I mean, these are big characters of the X-Men. You don't want to change anything about them.
If you do, then you're just gonna start a fan rage fire that you can't put out.
I don't think it's so much that. I think it's because, then it's, they're going to. I think the MCU will be seen as trying to make too much change.
Yeah.
Where change does not need to be
because if they
made.
end up changing Magneto and Professor X like this, like I'm not saying they really. I'm trying to think. Did I forgot? Sony lost Tom Holland. Or
they lost Spider-Man.
Yeah, they lost Spider-Man. But if they end up changing Magneto and Professor X to go into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that's basically going to change the X-Men perspective on a whole nother level. Because if they end up changing the way these characters are portrayed, if they end up going into Marvel, how would that, really affect, all the X-Men movies that have been put out before they were really even decide to jump ship?
They're also, the reason why they've been looking into this is because they have to recast everybody.
Well, of course, they would have to recast Wolverine. Hugh Jackman's too old.
No, their thing is we have to recast everybody because they can't use the same actors.
That's stupid.
I think that too, but anyway, the guy that was the young Magneto, Michael Fassbender, I think that's his name. Name is.
We're sorry if we can't remember the actor.
He apparently is rumored to be playing Doctor Doom.
Ooh.
Me personally, I think he would make an excellent Doctor Doom.
Now, yep, as a certain anime character would agree 5 times. But yeah, he would make a very convincing Doctor Doom. Now, okay, if he's gonna be Doctor Doom, who's gonna be the rest of the Fantastic Four?
Well, it's been rumored again.
We love rumors.
That The Rock is going to play the Thing. And Keanu Reeves is going to play Mr. Fantastic.
I can see that.
And Zac Efron is going to play
Johnny Storm,
and I forget who they said was going to play
Susan Storm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look it up now since she's got a brain block.
I forgot. I was like, Keanu Reeves in the MCU? Oh, yay!
About time.
I went right past it.
Since I can't.
So, what do you guys think? Should they change anything about the X-Men?
Heck no. I say no.
Should they change anything about Magneto and Professor X?
No.
She's saying no. I'm saying no.
What do you people think? Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments down below.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see here.
Huh?
Now, see, this is what the Scarlet Witch looked like in the comic books.
Mm-hmm. Well, they changed up her costume since then.
Yeah.
And all these new people. Why? Glenn Powers as Powell as Johnny
And
Storm.
another thing about Marvel is they're doing a gender swap.
Ooh.
Nightmare with Ava Green.
Hmm. Oh.
Oh, it says Marvel Studios to gender swap Nightmare with Ava Green for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Don't know why, but I guess we'll find out when we go see it.
Also, it showed on here from Newsarama, it shows that Glenn Powell will be, I don't know if this is true or not, it's saying casting for Disney's MCU Fantastic Four. This was back in June, so this is about, what, you know, probably like 2 months old. So, saying that he's going to be playing Johnny Storm.
I have no idea who he is.
I can't, oh no, let's see. Says, almost went with 26 Blake Jenner as Johnny Storm, but instead we couldn't stop landing on this 30-year-old everybody wants some co-star Glenn Powell. I don't know.
I've never heard of him.
I have not either. But I did find the woman who's going to be playing Susan Storm, or Susan Richards will be her name, since she got married in the Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. And they have Ron Perlman is going to be Ben. I don't know if this is true or not.
Really?
Yeah, the guy that used to play Hellboy.
Well, I guess The Rock may be in something else. I don't know.
The Rock is basically gonna revive his role in Jumanji, the second movie of Jumanji after Welcome to the Jungle. So now they're gonna bring that
What
back.
was that one dude's name?
What dude? Glenn Powell. Then let's find the lady. Yep, Keanu Reeves is gonna play Reed Richards, and then Charles Thorne. I think I'm saying her name right. She is going to be playing Susan Storm / the Invisible Woman. Was the first choice to be cast.
Okay, he's been in a lot of stuff.
He was in The Dark Knight Rises. He was one of the traitors. And then Best Friends Forever, he played a man named Nick.
He was in Dark Knight Rises Traitor 1. Traitor number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, he's played a lot of minor roles.
He's just not that big.
And then he slowly has made it up to
He was he was in Ride Along 2 with Ice Cube. And
he was in The Expendables 3.
Huh. Cool. What other? He was in Scream Queens, which was a TV series on the CW.
Hidden Figures, he was John Glenn.
All hail King
big,
Caesar.
That's a big role.
All hail King Julian. Oh, I've seen that was a Netflix little show. All hail King Julian.
That's voice. He's in Bad Guys. He plays Wit.
I want to. Your brother? Oh my, that's in pre-production right now.
Okay.
I can't. Oh, Lord. I can't. Nope. Not touching that. Not touching it.
And see, Fantastic Four is nowhere on here.
Well, it's technically a rumor with the cast, so, you know, maybe it's not, you know, put out there yet.
Who else is supposed to be in it?
Crap, I got rid of the page. Gosh darn it. Hold up, I'll go back into history.
Let's see, Keanu Reeves.
Yep, Keanu Reeves is playing Reed Richards. Will it let me go back any further, you dumb sight? You know Keanu Reeves
Holy
has been in everything.
Crap, this man's busy.
Of course he is.
Oh, wow. Bill and Ted is in post-production.
Of course he's reviving his role as Ted.
Of course. Why wouldn't he be?
Well, duh.
Matrix 4 is in pre-production. Oh, and there's gonna be another John Wick! Yes!
Come on,
sorry.
there's got to be. Come on.
Oh,
It's rumored. So it's not official if he is going to revise
It's
his role as
announced.
John Wick.
It's announced.
Well, according to Internet Movie Database.
Yes, Internet Movie Database. It's more reliable than Wikipedia, where anybody can go in and change anything.
They're actually adding a lot more people to this Fantastic Four movie. Trying to think. Jessica Lange.
Lang.
She's gonna be playing Agatha Harkness. It's saying that Agatha Harkness may not be in the first Fantastic Four supporting cast members that comes to mind when you think of the team, but in our minds, she's a bridge to the wider Marvel Cinematic Universe. With connections to Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, and more, Harkins is a Fantastic Four confidant.
This may be a good show.
Rain.
Uh-huh.
It's an action and thriller.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
An assassin specializes in making his hits look like they've died from natural causes.
Ooh.
So in other words, it's kind of like John Wick, only you died naturally.
Or he makes it look like you died naturally. So this must be a new person that's going to be introduced.
Let's see, who's the other guy?
What other dude?
Ron Perlman?
Yeah. And then who else was supposed to be on here?
Let's see, there he is.
Yeah, he played Hellboy.
Get rid of that.
That's basically the only movie I can remember him
Holy
from is those
crap.
Hellboy movies.
He's busy too. No.
Not on there?
Nope.
Okay, so what about Ruth Wilson? She's supposed to be playing Alice Masters.
Ruth
Wilson.
Wilson?
Yeah. She says in particular, let's see, hold on, wait. Ruth Wilson turned as a star-crossed Allison Bailey on Showtime's The Affair, including her much-looted death episode, more than participated to her portrayal of Ben Grimm's long-life girlfriend-turned-wife. In particular, after The Affair's first season, Wilson and co-star Dominic West played the same scenes twice in each episode with two subtle but different takes on her own point of view. West was more aggressive, and from West's point of view, she was.
Nope.
Okay, alright. Going
She's
on.
only got stuff that goes up to 2019.
Okay, what about, I think it's Jevry? I think I'm saying.
Javier.
Well, sorry. Javier Bardem. Right there.
Let's see, here's 2020.
Oh, look. He's rumored to actually play the Little Mermaid. King Triton actually supposed to be in the Little
It's
Mermaid.
pre-production.
Yeah, so
So
but
in
it's
other words,
rumored.
you know what pre-production is?
Yeah, they're beginning filming.
So in other words, he's actually in that.
Cool.
But the other movie's not on there. So that we've just proven that it's not true.
Well, there's still more cast members on here. Try Oscar Isaac. We're gonna go down this list because it's fun going down lists.
Let's see.
Now more? Who the heck is that? Clearly, I am not much of a nerd, so I would not know.
Oh, he was an Ex Machina.
Nothing.
He's gonna be in Dune with the other guy.
With
Nope.
Javier.
Yep.
Or Dev Pallet as the Silver Surfer. What?
Dev Patel.
Patel, Pallet, one of those.
Patel.
Patel. Patella.
Patel. There's no E on the end. Or A.
I know, I was just cracking a joke. Green Knight. Ooh. Post-production.
The only thing he's got for 2020 is Green Knight.
That's post-production.
Yep.
Russell Crowe.
Gotta be kidding me. As Galactus?
Yep.
Is there two L's?
No, just two S's.
Apparently there is two L's.
Really? Well, they got it spelled on one L. Whoever did it wrong.
No.
We already did Glenn Powell. We
The
did
only
Ron
movie
Rand.
they have him in right now, and it's in the middle of filming, is Unhinged.
Well, that was everyone that we already looked at.
Well,
So that's fake.
that list is not happening.
Not accurate. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Let's try,
Do you know who this dude is right here? This guy right here.
Didn't it say Alan Rock?
Yeah, his name's Alan Ruck. He's an actor.
Wait, hold on. It says-
He was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Didn't he? Wait, no. He didn't play Ferris's best friend, did he? Oh, cow! Wow!
He played Cameron. Holy cow.
Crazy.
Good grief, he's gotten old.
No kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's older than I am.
We couldn't help that. People are just old.
All right, so. No.
Yeah, so according to according to Varsity, this is what it's saying so far. It's saying Mr. Fantastic is going to be played by Reed. Basically, you know, Reed Richards, all that stuff. Doesn't show anything else, dang it. No, it doesn't. Crap. Didn't show anything about the cast, which sucks. Shows nothing.
Because the original Fantastic Four had
Chris Evans. Jessica
and Mike
Alba.
Chiklis.
Jessica Alba was in the original one.
Yep.
Well, in the first original two, Fantastic Four and Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Those were the good live actions.
Oh boy.
And then the 2015
when they
one
tried to revamp it,
it was a flop.
oh my goodness. Let's try 2022.
So deep. It just shows you 2015.
No, they don't have anything for it.
Well, not yet,
see.
anyway. Captain Marvel 2, that popped up somewhere. The Marvel Cinematic Universe analysis. Doesn't give us anything.
Just tells you the first 10 years.
Nothing.
There is a website.
Where is it?
I'll find it. Just give me a minute.
Marvel Cinematic Universe order.
No.
Matter of fact, we gotta look at that right now. Well, that's up.
Yes, we're obsessed with Marvel, and I'm sure it shows.
Because we're weebs.
No, it means we're otakus.
Yep.
Otakus are obsessed.
But we enjoy all of nerd culture. Mostly anime. Okay, so let's see. So, get off you. I don't care about you. Okay, let's see. No Deadpool, no X-Men, no Wolverine / Logan or Fantastic Four because they are part of a universe all their own. Before Fox,
This
Disney
is what
bought
I'm
out.
talking about. They have
They have Black Widow, the Eternals, Doctor Strange, and then Thor, Love and Thunder, and then Black Panther 2. But nothing about the Fantastic Four. No movie whatsoever. Not like, you know, the TV
look at all
shows that are
these
under Marvel.
shows.
Yeah.
Ms. Marvel.
Moon Knight.
Yeah, Moon Knight is actually a. I figured that, you know, Moon Knight was going to be a movie.
I want She-Hulk to be a movie. Forget Disney Plus. I want to see She-Hulk in the movies.
Well, they will. They'll bring all these characters into the movies.
When?
Because, you know, Falcon and Winter Soldier, they're main, you know, they're big characters.
True.
And so isn't Wanda and Vision. And Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, Ms. Marvel, Moon Knight, and She-Hulk will become
No, not.
big characters too.
Not in this order.
Ghost Rider. I would like to see him join the.
That
I don't think he will, because he is such a anti-hero.
So is Deadpool.
But Deadpool is supposed to join the next Avenger movie.
Cool.
Supposed to.
Okay, so I had to look up. Since we're kind of looking at Marvel right now, I had to look up the Marvel Cinematic Universe chronological watch order. So here's how they have it. So Captain America, the first Avenger, is based around March 1942 to September 1945.
Actually, there's a correction to that.
There is a correction. What now? Oh well. This is what they have on Internet Movie Database. That's what I'm looking at.
Technically,
Or am I looking at it wrong?
Captain America is first, but he is not the first Avenger. Do you know where they got the name Avengers from?
Captain Marvel.
But what in Captain Marvel?
I haven't watched the movie yet.
Oh my goodness. I know, and I'm sure a
weak.
lot of you out there know, so I'm going to say it anyway. It was her plane. It was the name on her plane.
Oh yeah, she was a jet pilot.
Avenger. So that's how Nick Fury came up with the name Avengers. So technically, if you want to be technical,
You would watch Captain Marvel first.
Captain Marvel would be the first one, then
Captain America, and so on and so forth.
and so on and so forth. But proceed.
Okay, now I gotta go back. Nope, that's not it. Darn it, I hit the wrong one. Whoops. So, this is how they worded it. So, Captain America, the first Avenger, basically takes place from March 1942 to September 1945. Then, basically, they're counting all like even like the Marvel shows. So you have to watch Agent Carter seasons 1 through 2, and then Marvel's one-shot Agent Carter, which takes place April 7th, 1946 to 1948. So literally while Captain America was, well, basically after he was frozen. Then Captain Marvel is set place in 1995. Then move on to Iron Man, which take place in August through November 25th of 2010. Then May 6th through June 4th, 2011 takes place with, you have to watch Iron Man, then Marvel One Shot. A funny thing happened on the way to Thor's hammer. Then Thor, the Incredible Hulk, then another one shot, The Consultant. Then this takes place between May 4th through May 12th, 2012. You have the Avengers, and then another little Marvel one shot, Item 47. Then taking place between December 23rd through the 30th of 2012. You got Iron Man 3. Then June 13th, another little slide to the side. Marvel one shot, All Hail the King. Then you got your Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes 1 through 7, which take place in September 24th through November 12th of 2013. Then you have Thor: The Dark World, and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 8, which take place November 13th through the 19th of 2013. Then more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You watch episodes 9 and 10, which take place November 26th through December 10th of 2013. More Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Basically takes place between January 5th through April 1st of 2014. You watch episodes 11 through 16. This is basically breaking all of this down within Marvel. So you literally have to watch Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., then all the Marvel movies along with it. Then taking place April 1st through the 8th of 2014, you got Captain America the Winter Soldier. Then watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 17 of the first season. Then after that, you watch more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes 18 through 22. Then on September 2014, you get your Guardians of the Galaxy, followed by more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but you go to seasons 2 and watch episodes 1 through 10. Then, which take place September 23rd through December 9th of 2014. Then basically taking place on literally around December 2014, you have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
They can look this up online.
Basically, I'm reading all of this. If you want to learn the rest of it, just go on to Internet Movie Database and look up Marvel MCU Chronological Watch Order, because this was long.
Okay, so for those of you who want to know what movies are coming out and when they're coming out, this is according to Time Magazine. Time Magazine is one of your high caliber journalistic magazines out there. So there's no disputing this. Unless they make a snafu of things. Yeah. Alright. So, of course, we all know first one's coming out of the gate is Black Widow. It's coming out May 1st. Next year, 2020.
Woo!
Let's see.
Wow, she's been in 6 Marvel movies. Well, you know, beginning with Iron Man 2, then...
Scarlett Johansson announced at San Diego Comic-Con that Black Widow will occur after the events of Captain America Civil War and take place in Budapest. And then next, coming out next year, is the one everybody's been waiting for. The Eternals.
Woo!
That's for those of you who are scratching your head and asking yourself, what's an Eternal? And it's what Thanos is. He's an Eternal. That comes out November 6th, 2020. Also, I think
What's up?
the main character for Guardians of the Galaxy, his father, who was played by that one guy, and I can't remember his name.
I got it.
Anyway, he played Ego. He is an Eternal. So in other words, that's what makes... Oh, wow. Okay. Little non-known fact. In the comics,
I know, I was almost tempted to read that, but I'm thinking like...
a race called the Celestials. You know, the gold people in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. They created the Eternals.
Wow.
A superhuman and immortal people. The Eternals have the powers of flight, telepathy, and manipulation of matter, among other things. The Eternals are tasked with protecting Earth.
Yet, Thanos wanted to destroy it.
Which makes you want to think, will Thanos be back?
Oh,
Time will only tell.
Yeah, and the guy that played Ego was Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell. You heard her. Kurt Russell.
Said she couldn't remember. I couldn't either. I couldn't either. I was guilty of
I know
that.
who the guy is. It's just I couldn't remember his name at the moment. Okay. Next coming up is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, coming out February 12th, 2021. And then in the same year, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now, from what I've been, what I've watched of them talking about this movie, that this movie is going to kind of be like a horror movie.
Oh, well, for all you horror nuts out there you go.
I'm still gonna go see it.
I just hope there. I probably will go see it, but if there's jump scares, I'm out and go like, nope, forget that. I'm out.
So, I mean, I'll take my son with me. Yeah. Because I don't want to hit the next person sitting next to me.
I
Anyway,
might on accident.
that comes out May 7th, 2021. So y'all have a couple of years to prepare yourselves.
Yep.
All right, Thor, Love, and Thunder.
Sounds like a rock song name.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, Thor put out an album. It's called Love and Thunder.
Well, apparently, Chris Hemsworth is going to be in it, but at the same time, Jane Foster is Thor, and she's in it.
Wait, so we're gonna have a.
So this is how it goes.
Okay.
There's a new Thor in town, and her name is Jane Foster. Natalie Portman announced at San Diego Comic-Con that she will be returning to the franchise to wield Thor's hammer in the next movie. So in other words, Chris Hemsworth, his Thor, is going to have Stormbreaker, and Natalie Portman, Jane Foster, her Thor is going to have Mjolnir. Yeah, that one, the hammer.
The hammer. I'm trying to think. What?
Mjolnir.
Yeah. And it was saying it was
The gender flip is not unprecedented. A female Thor took up the mantle in the comics in 2014.
So, finally we get a female Thor.
Well, it's not finally. It's from another universe, basically.
Why not?
Chris Hemsworth will also return, as will Tessa Thompson, who plays Valkyrie, who confirmed again at Comic-Con that, yes, her character, just as I said, Valkyrie,
Is queer. Which means she likes girls.
well, that's how she put it. Valkyrie, she says, is the new ruler of Asgard and is looking for a queen in the next movie.
we could possibly see.
Director Taika Waititi, who proved the God of Thunder could be funny in Thor Ragnarok and earned a cool $854 million at the box office in the process. Will also return in the fourth Thor movie. And from what I've heard, Chris Hemsworth period is not ready to give up Thor. He's not ready to just give it up.
He's very good at portraying Thor. Now, nothing against, the females taking the spotlight, because if you've seen it kind of heading towards the end of, Endgame, spoilers for all those who have not yet seen it. If you have not, what is wrong with you? We see a huge female team up, even though, Jane Foster is not in that equation.
Endgame?
Pretty sure it was Endgame.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Endgame.
Okay.
Have you not seen it yet?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it is Endgame, because like all the female Marvel heroes literally team up. So that was actually a pretty cool thing.
To me, it really wasn't needed.
I thought it was cool.
I mean, their presence in the movie was enough. They just didn't need all to gang up on Thanos.
Why not?
I mean, that was a bit much. It's like, okay, we're here. We're going to fight you. It's a bit much.
I didn't thought it was much. Like from a little bit,
She's not alone. She's got help. Of course she's got help. Look around.
But
She's got all her allies here willing to help her fight. It doesn't all have to be women.
But I thought it was a good little an empowerment scene.
I'm not the only one that feels like it was not a good move for Disney.
I was. Even though,
There's a lot of people who feel this way. I mean, This is the first time we disagreed on something.
Yeah, we're disagreeing on one thing. She thought it was too much. I thought it was awesome. Most people will agree to disagree on that part. Saying the line, she's not alone. We understand all the dudes are there and, everybody else is there.
It doesn't have to be all guys trying to help her. It can be a joint effort. Guys, ladies, everybody helping her. That's what friends do. Huh?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna drop that subject now and move on. Because if we keep going, it's just gonna be a long-winded debate, which no one would probably win.
Well, I'm serious. This is what friends do.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this one and into next year. Well, 3 years from now.
So,
yeah.
And on May 6th, this is an approximate date. It's not a definite date. It's 2022. So that's the reason why it's a pending date.
Mm-hmm.
Black Panther 2.
Woo!
Everybody has been waiting to hear about this one.
We're finally getting a sequel.
Everybody has been waiting to hear. I mean, I was in awe of this movie. It was a really great movie.
The effects, the battles, everything.
The first movie, it was just really, really great. I mean, the effects in Civil War were great for him. But in his own standalone movie, it was nailed.
Bravo. It was amazing.
And Everybody's been waiting on this one. I don't know why.
Bring back Blade!
Well, everybody's been wanting them to bring back the original guy for Blade, but he's gonna be in it.
Just not as
Just
main
not
person.
as the part what you think.
Why not?
Because just like Hugh Jackman,
He doesn't look that old.
he may not look old, but you know, your body can only take so much.
Again, that's what they have stunt doubles for. Duh.
Yeah, let's hire back Hugh Jackman. We got a stunt. Don't worry about it. We got a stunt double for you.
There's like tons of people that'd be willing to be a celebrity stunt double.
Chris Evans, he's got 2 stunt doubles. What are you talking about? That one scene where he's fighting himself?
Well, duh. He's fighting a
That
stunt
was
double.
both the stunt doubles fighting each other. It was great. They're brothers. They're twin brothers. They look exactly alike, and they look like Chris Evans, which is even better because Chris Evans looks good.
Could it be possible that Chris Evans is a triplet and we just don't know it from those 2 stunt double brothers?
No, Chris Evans has his own brother.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, the movie that we're talking about that I got diverted from is Blade, and that still has yet to be determined when that's going to come out.
Yep.
So at least it's announced, and y'all know about it, and it's going to be coming out. Of course, you probably already knew about that when they announced it at Comic-Con. Here's another one that's to be determined, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is going to focus more on Rocket the Raccoon.
So it's just gonna focus on Rocket?
Well, if you remember right, in the second one, it focused on Rocket and his, not Rocket, but
Quinn.
Peter and his father.
So Quinn and Ego. So now it's gonna kind of just go from
Rocket and his creator.
That okay, yeah, that definitely sparks interest because we ever thought that, you know, ever thought someone create a raccoon that could speak English
And speak and talk upright.
and can pilot a ship?
Huh? All right. And
Looking forward to
another
that now.
one that is to be determined is Captain Marvel 2.
And Brie Larson will be returning as Captain Marvel in the sequel.
And, well, the debut movie was set in the 90s. And last time we saw her was in Endgame. Because she had gotten the message from the Avengers. Because they found the pager that
Nick Fury had
Nick Fury had, and he had pressed it
before he disappeared.
And they kept pushing it, and she finally showed up at the end of.
Well,
It was a movie before, and
it was towards the beginning of Endgame when she showed up at first, bringing Tony back down to Earth.
No. She showed up at the end of, I think, Infinity War.
The pager thing showed up at the end of the Infinity War. If anybody saw the end credit scene, as Nick Fury was disappearing, he pushed the button.
He pushed the button and it fell to the ground. Well, the Avengers got a hold of it and they put it in a chamber with a robotic arm and kept pushing the button. She shows up. She's got long hair And she looks at the Avengers and says, "Where's Fury?" And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all we can give you. But she shows up in the end game and helps him out at the end.
No, she showed up somewhat.
Well, here and there.
Yeah. She makes at least, what, 2 appearances throughout Endgame? Yeah, she makes about... No, 3, at least. Anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
To be announced.
Fantastic Four, and that is to be determined.
Here, I'm gonna read...
Even the cast is to be determined.
Yep.
Because they don't have a cast for it yet.
Nope. This is what it says. I'm just gonna read the last part, saying Marvel Studios does not have the rights to Fantastic Four or the X-Men for many years. 20th Century Fox made 3 different movies about the superhero team, but they all underwhelmed critics and audiences.
Very much so.
Now that Disney Fox merge is complete, Marvel Studios, which is, what is that?
Subsidiary
Subsidiary of Disney, will get a crack at the Fantastic Four. About time.
This next one,
Spider-Man Homecoming 3.
Skip over that because that's not gonna. And that one.
An all-female Spideyverse spin-off.
And that one.
Oh.
And that one. And that one. Oh, here we go. Finally. Okay. So the next one.
She literally had to skip at least everything involving Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and Spider-Verse.
We could at least read the
titles. Anything that has to do with Spider-Verse. We don't have it, so.
Sad.
It's all back with Sony, and it's all gonna go downhill from there. Sorry, Tom Holland. We love you as an actor.
You were a good Spider-Man.
I'm sure MCU will welcome you back with open arms.
But as what?
Anything he was. Anyway, to be determined. There's going to be a Logan spinoff. For those of you who watched Logan, or even knows who Logan is.
It's Wolverine's real name. I said will name.
Winning. Okay.
Miss Marvel.
Which is going to be a TV show.
Cool. And that's it.
And that's it.
The rest of the Spider-Man stuff
Bill
we skipped.
Murray got old. Dang.
He's a sports millionaire? Oh, wait, no. Sports millionaires. Bill Murray is one of the
he owns the Cubs.
He's one of the richest team owners in sports. Whoa.
He owns the Cubs, Chicago Cubs.
Wow, and he is old.
He was one of the original
Ghostbusters.
He was one of the
He was in
original SNL people.
And he was in Space Jam with Michael Jordan.
And as promised, I'm going to announce the people who subscribed this past week to support us. And their names are Jolly John Show, Brandon Osuna, and Galahad 1007. Thank you, gentlemen. And
or lady.
Gentleman and or lady.
Well, we don't know who you are, but thank you.
Well, I know one of them is a guy, so.
So, gentleman or lady, thank you guys for subscribing to us. And it's 5 o'clock.
Which only means one thing.
We're out of time. So sad. But we will be back next week for more manga readings.
And hopefully more news, because obviously...
You went through a lot. You wrote down a lot. Like a ton.
I'm going to have to get me a notebook.
Because that's how much she had.
Well, no, it's like 4 pages out of a notebook, so...
Yeah, you're definitely just going to have to get yourself a notebook. Again, we are out of time. Make sure we always upload all of our shows on our YouTube page. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at Apocalypse Otaku.
Like and subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below.
And also, if you are in the area, next Tuesday on the 24th, we will be at Level 1 Arcade and Bar for their annual trivia night. Come by and say hi, and also subscribe to our channel as well. And maybe even take a photo of us and tag us in it, so we can get our subscriber rate up. We are up to 30. We need 70 more people to subscribe to reach our goal of 100. And
if we get up to 100, we'll be giving out a copy of John Wick 3 Parabellum.
Mm-hmm.
Either Blu-ray or DVD, one of your choice.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Get your subscriptions in, subscribe, like, and share.
Mm-hmm. And we will see all of you lovely otakus and weebs and nerds alike next Thursday.
Next Thursday, don't forget.
Bye.
Bye.